Life in the UK. A strong economy and diverse culture make the UK one of the best places in the world. The UK has a diverse population, with people from many different ethnic and cultural backgrounds. This diversity is reflected in many aspects of life in the country, including food, music, and fashion. The standard of living in the UK is generally high, with good access to education, healthcare, and other services. The UK is a relatively socially liberal country, with strong support for LGBT rights, women's rights, and other progressive causes. Housing is a major issue in the UK, particularly in urban areas where demand is high and property prices are expensive. Many people struggle to afford to buy a home, and there is a shortage of social housing. The cost of living in the UK is high, particularly in London and other major cities. However, salaries are generally also higher in these areas. The UK has a strong tradition of public transport, with trains and buses connecting towns and cities across the country. However, some areas are poorly served by public transport, particularly in rural areas, and can be expensive in some areas. The UK has a well-developed public transport system, with trains, buses, and the London Underground connecting towns and cities across the country. Further, the weather in the UK is notoriously changeable, with rain a frequent feature. However, the country also experiences periods of warm and sunny weather during the summer months. The UK has a rich cultural heritage, with many historic buildings, museums, and art galleries. There are also many festivals and events throughout the year celebrating different aspects of British culture. Sport is extremely an important part of life in the UK, with football being the most popular sport. Other popular sports include rugby, cricket, and tennis. Likewise, food is an important part of British culture, with a wide range of traditional dishes such as fish and chips, roast beef, and shepherd's pie. However, the UK is also home to a diverse range of international cuisine. The family is an important part of life in the UK, with many people valuing close relationships with their parents, siblings, and extended family members. The work-life balance in the UK varies depending on the industry and individual circumstances. In general, the country has a strong tradition of a 9-to-5 workday and a 2-day weekend. The UK has a well-developed healthcare system, with free access to medical treatment through the National Health Service, NHS. However, waiting times for some treatments can be long. In the same way, education is highly valued in the UK, with many prestigious universities and a strong tradition of private schools. However, access to higher education can be expensive, and student debt is a major issue for many. The UK is a democracy, with regular elections and a strong tradition of free speech and political debate. However, there are concerns about the influence of money and media on the political process. Crime rates in the UK vary depending on the area, but overall, the country is relatively safe compared to many other countries. However, there are concerns about rising levels of violent crime in some areas. The UK has a well-developed social welfare system, with benefits available to those who are unemployed, disabled, or otherwise in need of support. However, there are concerns about the fairness and adequacy of these benefits. The cost of living in the UK varies depending on the region, but in general it is relatively high compared to many other countries. However, salaries are also higher in the UK compared to many other countries. To sum up, life in the UK is fabulous, with strong inclination to democracy, tolerant culture, and vibrant economy. Along with these, people in the UK also enjoy diverse food, culture, art, and music. Further, the people in the UK gloriously accept their remarkable history and glorious past. Thank you.